There is a silver lining in every situation. Hello, all you beautiful souls out there in my social media family. How are you doing today? My name's Chris, and I'm here to help you find your happiness. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the silver linings in every situation. Now, this came about for a bunch of different reasons, but the main reason being the coronavirus that's out there right now. And I know that all of the media has so many people so afraid of everything that's going on that, I know that, some of you out there might just be getting all caught up in the whole fear of what's going on. However, one of the things that I really want to encourage you to do is to look at the silver lining of every situation. And I wanted to share this with you. This right here is a entry in my journal that I did in May of last year, right? And it says there's a silver lining in every situation. It is up to us to figure out what that is, right? So during this time that of just such, I don't even know what to call it, just so much, so many people are afraid out there. And the problem with that is, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, the more that we focus on something, the more energy, the more energy that we're giving it, and it expands, right? So it's like where your focus goes, energy flows, and what we focus on is going to expand. So one of the things that I want you to try to do, and I really encourage you to do, is look at the silver lining in the situation. Mostly if you're in one of the lockdown areas, right? So if you're in the shelter in place areas, and you probably have a lot of time on your hands. Now, this is what I want you to ask yourself at this moment right now. How many times, before this happened, did you ask yourself, man, I don't have enough time for this, or I wish I could spend more time with my kids, or I wish I could spend more time with my significant other, right? Or I wish I had time to start that project or that side hustle that I've been wanting to do. So that is one of the things that I'm really encouraging you to do, is take your focus off of the coronavirus, okay? Now, I'm not saying not to stay safe, because we all want to stay safe, right? We want to make sure that we're doing all the things that we can to make sure that this virus isn't spreading. However, one of the things that I want you to really start to do is focus on that silver lining, right? So one of those things could be starting a new side hustle, like I just mentioned, or starting a project, or doing something at home that you haven't had the chance to do. I know for myself, right, that I've really taken this time to really start to try to get the word of my YouTube channel out there. And I'm really starting to focus on other things that, with the other things that I had going on, I wasn't able to do the way that I am now that I'm having to, shelter in place, right? So think about those things, right? I know for me in the past, it was very difficult for me to see the silver lining in situations. And that was specifically because I was stuck in the thought process of what was wrong, right? And I was in a very problem-based way of thinking, right? I was always thinking like, well, this is wrong with this situation, this is what's wrong with that person, this is what's wrong with my coworkers, this is what's wrong with my, whatever it may be, right? And the problem with that is, again, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, like attracts like. So the more that we focus on these negative things or these contrasting emotions, the more that we're going to get. And so basically at that point, we're manifesting by default, by what's in our reality, versus, trying to manifest those things that we really desire to have. So one of the things that I've really done is I've turned the situation around of this whole shelter in place, right? And instead of looking at it as a problem, I've found the silver linings in those. And it's really given me a time to, like I said, really promote this channel more. It's also given me a time to heal more things within myself that I haven't had the chance to with all the other day-to-day stuff that I had going on in the past. So whatever it may be that you're afraid of, whether it's contracting the virus yourself or your family or friends, coworkers, or anything like that, try to get out of that focus, right? Try to focus on something good, something positive, and really take this time to do all of those things that you've always wanted to do, aside from traveling, right? Because I know that for me, I've been wanting to do a lot of traveling. I had a trip planned to the UK. They got canceled. But hey, it is what it is, right? There's nothing that we can do about the situation if we don't want it to spread, we have to kind of like abide by the rules that are going on right now. And we need to make sure that we do that, because it's very important that we don't spread this virus any more than it's already spreading on its own. So again, I highly encourage you to find the silver lining in your situation. It may take you, some time to sit there and really try to get out of that fear-based way of thinking and into that positive solution-based way of thinking. But I believe in you, and I know that you can do it just like I have. All right, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, and please share this video with somebody who you think might benefit from it, because we never know when the right words from the right person will hit somebody at the right time and help them find their happiness. All right, everybody, until next time, I'm sending you all much love. Namaste.